I'm in Moses Lake, where potatoes that were sorted and processed at Harvest Fresh have now arrived at their next stop, Basic American Foods. Here, the potatoes come in whole and get dehydrated for making mashed potatoes.
I'm here with Mike Dodds at Basic American Foods, and we have some potatoes being unloaded here.
Yep.
These were what we saw earlier at Harvest Fresh.
Yeah, this is processed grade coming from one of our suppliers, Harvest Fresh. So we'll take those here, we'll put them into bins behind us, we'll flume them over to the plant, and we'll start the process. Okay, Christy, so the potatoes that we saw over at Process Receiving are now where we call the slab. We use water to flume our, basically move potatoes around in the plant.
Okay.
They're going to be pumped upstairs to start the process.
After being washed, the potatoes are peeled to help them slide easier during processing.
We try not to peel them very much because the more you peel, the more you lose, right? So we peel them just enough to start it off and slick them up a little bit so they slide through the process a little better.
After being peeled, the potatoes get pre-cooked and then cooled down before being cooked again.
When you pre-cook them and you cool them back, it kind of sets them up a little bit. And then we mix them up. So that's when we kind of start to break them down. It's kind of the division between what we call the wet end of the process and the dry end of the process.
So this is where we start, basically just beating up the potato,
Yeah.
trying to get it down to a cellular level.
And it looks dry to me.
Yeah, this is what's dry. It'll get drier from here on.
After mixing, the potatoes are dried out.
The potato starts out about 80% moisture, and we're going to take it down to about 10% moisture.
Wow.
So after all the processing is done,
Yeah?
we put the granules in these tanks. They're about 1 million pound tanks.
Wow.
So that's the finished product.
That is amazing. So where can people get your dehydrated potatoes?
So in the supermarket,
Okay.
any Hungry Jack label is a Basic American Foods label. So you can find us in basically every supermarket. And if you go to the potato aisle, we're there.
Do you ship all over the
Yeah,
world?
they ship all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah.
Washington potatoes, dehydrated. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
These potatoes are 100% Washington sourced.
And they're just the best.
They're absolutely the best. People hear, well, those are dehydrated. No, I want real potatoes. Well, as you
real.
saw today, these are real potatoes. We're making these from regular potatoes, just like a French fryer is making French fries out of regular potatoes.
Yep.
So we're doing the same thing. So these are real potatoes.
Potatoes, and they have all the same nutrition that
Absolutely.
a whole potato
Yep.
would have.
Mhm. Absolutely.
You're not taking
Yep.
anything out, right?
Yep, still high in potassium, high in vitamin C, high in fiber. We're not taking anything out. We're just mashing it up.
Of course, no good tour ends without a taste test.
Thanks for the tour.
Oh, you're welcome. Our pleasure.
And the potatoes.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.